I'm here with DeAndre Ayton, forward from Arizona. Going into the NBA draft, how's everything going? How's all your training going so far?
I mean, everything's going pretty well. I got down to Phoenix just to, really clear my head, spend time with my family, and just really polish up some things on the court. And, everything's just going pretty smooth. Getting back in the lab by myself is, not having my teammates around and doing team practices all the time. It's nice. It's pretty smooth.
It's a little different. What are some of the biggest differences?
I'm really working on myself. I'm getting more shots up. I'm really engaged in what I'm doing, watching more film, a lot more ISO plays when I watch film, and working on my, I'll say, speed and agility off the court, and that's going well, other than just lifting weights.
So that footwork, I know that you have some soccer background, you enjoy swimming. As you fell in love with basketball, who are 3 players that you studied the most and have learned the most from?
I learned the most. The player I learned the most from is really Kevin Garnett. With his intensity on the court and his competitiveness, is crazy how he impacts the game. And my footwork, I would say Akeem Olajuwon. I watched him a lot when I was younger, especially coming up. I heard he played soccer as well, and his footwork is just amazed me and inspired me to do my help me do my footwork as well. And third person is obviously my mom. Especially through the stuff we went through throughout this year. She's a strong woman. She had faith, and always put God first in everything we do. And those are 3 people right there.
So I know that a lot of people probably just haven't asked you about this. I wanted to stay away from it, but I think it's something that it's hard to deal with when you're so young and you're dealing with all this stuff in the media, and you still put up fantastic numbers throughout the season. How did you manage to just not let any of that bother you?
I mean, if it's not true, why really buy into it and really engage into it,
Yeah.
I call it foolishness, to be honest. I really turn all that negativity into a positive. I use it against them. It's just adding more fuel to the fire, to be honest. And, I love that.
Yeah.
It's more of an outlet. And when I'm that locked in, I don't think nobody can stop me.
I would have to agree on that. And I've seen it. I mean, it's incredible. I don't think we've seen anything like you in recent years. I mean, you're one of a kind. You're in your own lane. So, as you prepare for the Combine, the Summer League, what are you kind of looking most forward to about all of that? I mean, I know it's a new process for you. What parts of your game are you really trying to develop to help you get to that next level?
I really want to show the world that I can really handle the ball. I'm a pretty good ball handler. And you guys get to see a glimpse of my game on the ISO level. I can really score one-on-one. You guys know I have a jumper, but I also have a 3-pointer as well. And I'm just pretty nimble on my feet, and I can run the floor pretty well as a big man.
So who are you looking most forward to playing against, or defending, or being able to dunk on? I know that's your specialty. Is there anyone in particular?
No, not anyone. No, it's the NBA. Everybody can do. Almost the same thing as you. Mm-hmm. There's great players in there. That's why it's called the NBA. But I just want to go out there and play hard and show the world, and just keep up with the hype. That's about it.
In your mind, and we're going to be excited to see you play against any of these guys, who are the top 5 big men in the game right now?
Right now?
Yes.
Number 1 is definitely Joel Embiid, Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, Karl Towns, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Those are some pretty good answers.
Yeah, all unicorns.
And most of them are pretty young.
Yeah.
So, there's obviously been a change in the development of these guys. Is there anything that stands out to you in terms of, how the game has changed?
Well, yeah, when you have big men that versatile in the game, it's just so much easier, to score. They take up a lot of space on the court in the defensive end. And, to have those dudes just shoot outside shots and, move like guards on the offensive end is amazing. And, I want to be a part of that. So they help us. It's trending. Big men can do anything now, to be honest. We can shoot, dribble. And we can, when you want to switch, you want in the perimeter, just back you down and score inside. So it's pretty hard to guard. So that's how the NBA is changing.
So with everything you've been through at Arizona, during that time, what are some of the biggest pieces of advice that you were given, or anything that you can really take with you to the next level?
Always play hard. No matter who you are or where you're at, always play hard. Everybody's watching. When you think they're not watching, they're really watching you. And just play hard. That's about it.
So a lot of people, being at Arizona, or just in general, in a college organization, You can't really get a feel for personalities and stuff. Like, how would you define yourself? How would people describe you who know you?
Who knows me, they know I'm very goofy.
Goofy.
You know? Everybody knows me as I'm outgoing, I'm funny. But when you do me wrong, you know, that's when that wall comes in, you know? I put a little, it was like Fortnite, build that wall around myself. That's about it. But, I'm very funny, very kind. And, I'm a great person to be around.
Well, I kind of want to know about, like, your routine, like your workout routine, your regimen. Is there anything in particular that you do every day?
All right now, usually I just wake up at 9 o'clock, lift weights, and I eat a big meal. It's really lunch, but it's like around 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So then after that, play on the court. I take an hour break and I'll play on the court. Workouts from probably 9 to 2 o'clock. And that's
Wow.
my day. I'm done.
Long
Do
day.
my stretches and that's about it.
For anyone who hasn't been to the Bahamas and you want to recommend something, conch salad or conch fritters, and why?
Most definitely conch fritters. It's fried. I don't think anybody would like raw conch in the salad, but it's pretty good. But conch fritters is definitely a good spot because you have the conch, the sauce on it as well. You have to eat that. Like, it's fried conch and it's pretty good. The seasoning is right, everything in there is right, and you really taste the conch inside of it as well.
So is the food a lot different?
Yeah. I would go with cooked food first before you go on the raw side. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So the food here is a lot different than it is from over there.
Yeah, most definitely.
Do you like it over here a little bit better?
Yeah, I like it. Fans are amazing. They really love basketball, especially down in Tucson.
Yeah.
And, where I live in Phoenix is pretty quiet. That's about it.
Which I think you like.
Yeah, I do. It's a break.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Because I know Tucson, it's kind of like all basketball. It's like they love basketball. It's a big
and
basketball
they know where
town.
you live, stuff like that. So,
Oh, God.
So, they don't bug you, but, everybody knows where you live, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, of course. You kind of stand out, too, when you're in Tucson. There's not much there.
Facts.
But, all right, I know you really want to go get your steak from Steak 44. Is that what you get there, a big steak?
Just the fat plate right here. And
Oh, that sounds so good right now. I might need to cut my show short and then go get some steak myself. But thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again this summer at the Summer League. And good luck in the NBA draft. I'm pulling for you to go number 1, which I think you will.
I know I am.
You know you are.
Yeah.
It's a for sure.
For sure.
Okay.
No debate.
I believe you. Because why wouldn't you guys draft him first? All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.